moment, tenga como mi ni apaga tu ekpa. Hey! Hello, 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 hello.
Choplo ya limie, yepa kukwebo. Choplo ya limie, yepa kukwebo. Tabla kapae, kapa kutato. Tabla kapae, kapa kutato. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello.
Ne program moment, tenga como mi ni apaga tu ekpa. moment tenga como mini apaga trepa. Hey! Hello, 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 hello.
Chopla ya limie, ye pa ku kwebo. Chopla ya limie, ye pa ku kwebo. Tabla kapae, kapaku taito. Tabla kapae, kapaku taito. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello.
Le programme moment tenga como mini apaga trepa. Hey! Hello, 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 hello.
Good day, everyone. I bring you pleasant greetings. Today we are here under the theme Strengthening Systematic Process and Progress Through Transparency, Accountability, and Responsible Student Engagement. I hope all our students are doing great. I bring you greetings from ALSI. Greetings to the honorable members of the Fourth House of Parliament. Greetings to the Judiciary Board. Greetings to the great students of this noble community. Greetings to every follower or citizen of Liberia watching, our parents, and across the world. It is an honor to address this first quarterly General Assembly under the theme that was read. Today, before we get into this quarterly report, we would like to brief you on the major highlights under the theme, one vision, and one heart. During this chapter, we have launched major initiatives, including the ALSI Writing Economy to promote academic excellence, the Horizon Network to empower women through mentorship and leadership development. We have established the Student Migration Task Force, the Sports and Entertainment Committee, initiated the ALSI football team, whose final selection will be soon announced. These initiatives are designed to strengthen our association, enhance unity among Liberian students across India. Our leadership has conducted an institutional data audit to promote transparency, held joint meetings with parliaments and local chapters, and strengthen collaboration between committees and state superintendents. Let's quickly get into the overview of this chapter. As summarized, between July to October, ALSI executed a number of key engagements. Multiple NEC meetings addressing appointments, governance, and accountability. Strategic joint sessions with Parliament, local chapter presidents, and state superintendents on October 8, 2025. Committees, consultations, and communication framework sections, student welfare interventions, and migration support activities. Each painting and event during the chapter reflect an effort to build a responsive, transparent, and administrative culture. We would like to break down the committees and departments. ASI is made of the president, which provides the strategic leadership and oversight, lead institutional reforms, launch academic and empower programs, and coordinate interdepartmental policy execution. The Vice President, in person of Mr. George M. Ndazo, was able to supervise state superintendents and committees. He ensured welfare responsiveness and assist in institutional reforms. The General Secretary, Mr. Tiklon Wiakonton, strengthened ASI documentation framework, compiled official reports, and led constitutional compliance initiatives, overseed communication and data audit. The Assistant Secretary, in presence of Ms. Memake K. Gona, prepared meeting minutes, handle administrative logistics, and maintain active communication within NEC and other committees. The Financial Secretary, in presence of Mr. Roosevelt P. Wilson, presented the first quarter financial report, managed dues, contributions, and registration payments. He promoted accountability and transparency in financial matters. Our treasurer, Ms. Grace N. Diobo, managed funds disbursement, verify chapters contribution, and ensure financial control and record accurately. Our Champlain provided moral and spiritual support, promoted peace building, and meditated in internal challenges. Our Superintendent of Punjab, Mr. Darlington D. Dennis, was an instrument in strengthening ASI presence and collaborations across Punjab state. His noble contribution includes active collaboration with the Entertainment and Sports Committee in mobilizing players and ensuring the successful establishment and participation of the ASI national football team in the AFCON Star Tournament. His commitment to teamwork, discipline, and service continue to reflect the ideals of this association. Our Information and Media Chairperson, in person of Mr. S.A. M. Taylor, audited ASI online platforms, postponed and also proposed global cloud migration, and began groundwork for ASI TV to enhance visibility. And today we are happy to say that we have the TV, which is Association of Liberian Students in India YouTube channel. The Education and Student Welfare Committee, headed by the acting chairperson, Mr. Cassie D. Mason Jr., coordinated and hosted the first academic research writing symposium, marking the grand launch of the ASI Writing Academy, satisfied participants who actively engaged in the symposium. Our Entertainment and Sports Committee, chairperson Ms. Rosetta K. Fumba, spearheaded the establishment of the ASI national football team and managed AFCON participation. At this time, we would like to look into local chapters report that was sent to the NEC. In this first chapter, the NEC received and reviewed quarterly reports from 5 local chapters, inclusive of Chhattisgarh CLISA, the Association of Liberian students at PCTE, Greater Nordia Chapter, Chaniga University, Utracha University, and Graphic Era University. These reports reflect continuous progress, leadership reforms, and active student engagement consistent with ASR national vision of accountability, welfare, and capacity building. The people of Chhattisgarh, that is the CLISA, led by President James Herwida, begins its journey by rebuilding from a very weak foundation. Their report stated that the chapter inherited no asset or records and faced severe financial and organizational challenges with only 7,000 rupees available. Despite these difficulties, the leadership succeeded in conducting multiple executive and general meetings, organizing Liberian Student Independence and Flag Day celebrations, and hosting a reconciliation reform that helped restore unity and collaboration among its members. The chapter also acquired essential assets, making it first tangible property base. However, financial constraints and limited dues collections remain major challenges. For the future, the people of Chhattisgarh plan to launch a leadership training and research writing workshop and seek ASR sponsorship to strengthen its capacity building and student empowerment activities. The next chapter is the PCTE chapter, under the leadership of President Lanos Dua and Secretary General Marcus Komen Jr. The PCTE chapter demonstrated structure, accountability, and innovation. The leadership introduced weekly goal tracking, supported by regular activity reports and follow-up mechanisms. They also established a health and emergency fund, serving as both a dual system and support mechanism for students in need. Work is ongoing to develop the chapter official website and student registration database, both designed to enhance transparency and record keeping. The chapter plans to host a sport day in November 2025. Challenges continue around due payment compliance, with a few individuals discouraging participation, which have slowed some activities planned. The next chapter is the Greater Nordia chapter, headed by President Jenkins Zekwe and General Secretary Josiah Sando. The Greater Nordia chapter recorded strong community engagement between March and July 2025. They actively participated in the National Independence Day celebration hosted in Punjab, demonstrating unity and strong representation. The chapter strengthened partnership with the African student community through AASI and AASCI, securing key leadership positions for Liberian students. Sports has been a major focus in Greater Nordia. The Greater Nordia Lone Star football team was revitalized with a new jersey and increased community participation, including friendly matches with other African teams. Financially, the chapter reported 63,590 rupees in total revenue, with 29,350 spent on logistics and programs, and a closing balance of 34,240 rupees. Challenges include delayed debt recovery, limited sponsorship, and coordination difficulties caused by student academic workloads. For the future, the chapter plans to establish an education support fund, expand mentorship and digital record systems, and strengthen collaboration with ALSI and local Indian institutions. Our next chapter is the Chandigarh University Librarian Students Association, COSA. Under the leadership of President Paul S. Davis, COSA made remarkable progress in promoting sports, culture, and academic mentorship. The chapter participated in the CU National Countries Tournament, finishing as first runner-up in basketball, while also organizing football and cultural events to showcase Liberian heritage. COSA launched mentorship and leadership development sessions, including a boot camp for students and a leadership orientation program for officials. Collaboration with International Student Department remains strong. The Grievance and Ethics Committee worked effectively to promote fairness, peace building, and transparency in student matters. COSA also improved its digital communication and event coordination, with maintaining financial stability with 22,889 in revenue and transparent record management. Challenges faced include delayed contributions, limited logistics, and occasional communication gap caused by basic academic schedules. Future plans include establishing a COSA development fund, expanding mentorship programs, and introducing quarterly review meetings to strengthen transparency. Liberian students at Utracha University. Led by President Rosemary H. Lott, the Liberian students at Utracha University demonstrate strong organization visibility and national engagement between June and October 2025. During this period, the leadership successfully hosted a farewell program for graduating members, honoring their academic achievements and contributions to the association. This initiative strengthened unity and encouraged continuity among members. The association maintained active representation at the national level, participating in ALSI leadership inauguration and the July 26 Independence Day celebration held in Chandigarh, ensuring that the Utracha University remained visible in national activities. On August 2024, the chapter collaborated with Graphic Area University to host a vibrant Liberian Flag Day celebration. We support and promote Liberian culture, patriotism, and unity among students across campuses. The Welfare Committee planned a role in assisting new students with onboarding, helping them adjust academically, socially, and administratively to university life. Additionally, the Judiciary Committee effectively mediated internal dispute, ensuring fair and transparent resolution of conflict and maintaining peace within the association. Leadership consistency was a highlight of this term. Regular bi-monthly executive and general meetings were held in line with the association constitution, promoting accountability and participation, as well as governance. The Liberian students at Utracha University also contributed to national leadership by nominating qualified members to serve on the national committees through collaboration with their national representative Honorable Jacob S. Wright. However, challenges such as dues, low compliance in due payments, and inconsistent participation among members were observed, limiting financial capability and full engagement. Despite these constraints, the leadership continues to commit to student welfare, unity, and representation. The Liberian Students at Utrecht University stands as a strong model of collaboration, discipline, and service, living true to their motto that states, building bridges, creating future. The next chapter is the Graphic Era University. Graphic Era University, headed by President Marcellus Jimmy, hosted its first event in March, where they had a farewell program for the graduating senior to improve academic excellence and congratulate graduates who completed their courses in 2025. The Graphic Era University also collaborated with Utrecht University for the August 24th celebration. The Graphic Era University hosted its post-tournament where 10 countries participated, and in the basketball, 2 teams participated. The winner, which was South Sudan, walked away with 6,000 Indian rupees, and Team A in the basketball team walked away with 4,000 rupees. The chapter have future plans which are yet to be decided by the student community. These are the reports received from chapters, and collectively, these reports from our chapter across India demonstrate resilience, creativity, and leadership commitment. While financial and communication challenges persist, the overall direction reflects good unity on the ASR national vision. As a leadership, we remain committed to support every chapter through strong coordination, sponsorship opportunities, and continual mentorship. Together, these chapters are the pillar that make ASR not just a national organization, but a family of purpose, progress, and the pride for all Liberian students in India. At this time, we'll take a short break and we'll be back to continue the address. Thank you so much for staying with us. At this time, we would like to move to the financial report for the national chapter. This session is presenting the financial performance of the ASI first quarter, focusing on July, August, and September. Revenues from dues, donations, and sponsorship, as well as expenditures, current balance, and pending obligations. The financial trend for this quarter indicates moderate growth, driven mainly by membership dues, with continued dependence on executive contributions. Sustaining operation will require strengthened compliance among parliament members and increased diversity through donations and sponsorship. The NEC began its opening balance with 45,225 rupees that was turned over from the third national executives. Total revenue generated by NEC was 35,480 rupees. Total expenditure was 32,378 rupees, with a closing balance of 38,057 rupees. The breakdown is as follows. Number of persons who paid dues, NEC, it's 7 persons, equivalent to 2,450 rupees. 8 members of parliament pay due in August, and some up to 2,800. Regular members, only 4% pay dues, summing up to 200 rupees. Total due collected in the month of August was 18%, summing up to 5,450 rupees. In September, 7 members of the executive paid due, summing up to 2,450. 3 members from the parliament paid due, summing up to 1,000. Regular members paid due, summing up to 200 rupees. Regular members, which are 4 persons, paid due, summing up to 200 rupees. Overall, in the month of September, 14 persons paid dues, summing up to 3,650 rupees. Total dues collected for the 2 months sums up to 9,100, with 59% of this due coming from the NEC. Donations received was 15,000 from Global ACAS through NEC engagement, and fines, 1,000 was paid for fine, and sponsorship, that is self-sponsorship by NEC, personal contributions sum up to 9,480 rupees, which gives us the total revenue of 35,480 rupees. Administrative costs, inclusive of transportation, so the National Flag Day celebration in Greater Noida, medicals of the Vice President and the Assistant General Secretary, the national team, buying of footballs, and registration in the AFCON tournament. Administrative costs sum up to 22,378 rupees. National team training and tournament sums up to 10,000 rupees, giving us the total expenditure of 32,378 rupees. The closing balance for this first quarter is 48,057 rupees, with a net increase of 3,480 rupees from the amount that was received from the past government. Future engagements and recommendation includes introduction of automatic reminders for dues, implement mere penalties for delinquency, diversify funding sources through sponsorship and alumni engagement. In the first quarter, the NEC issued 3 major press releases to strengthen communication, transparency, and student engagement across the Association of Liberian Students in India. This statement marks a significant milestone in the leadership and its accountability, as well as student representation. A statement of leadership financial accountability and future direction was issued. The NEC commended the past leadership for decentralization and digital reforms while committing to conduct a comprehensive audit to verify the report of rupees 1,67,731 revenue generated in the third leadership and rupees 1,300 rupees 1,309 rupees 1,309 rupees expenditure, closing with a balance of 45,255 rupees, which was turned over to the fourth leadership of AOSI. NEC established Embassy Consulate Advocacy Committee. The Office of the National President announced the constitution of the Embassy Consulate Committee on the 7th day of September 2025, with the mandate to make ASI advocacy for a functional Liberian embassy or consulate in India more robust, proactive, and result-oriented. ASI national football team launched. The national executive officially announced ASI participation in the AFCON style tournament. The team, led by coach Michael S. Gono and under the supervision of Chair Lily Ms. Rosetta K. Fomba, comprises 20 student athletes. Members are encouraged to support the team, morally and financially. This brings us to the challenges and constraints that the NEC is faced with. During the first quarter, the NEC encouraged a number of operational, administrative, and communication-related challenges slightly affected the pace of implementation. Despite these constraints, the leadership remained focused on delivering its objective through teamwork and accountability. Key challenges identified were communication delays, from the irregular feedback and delayed correspondence between local chapters and the National Secretariat often slowed down the execution of important programs and decision makings. Low dues compliance. A significant number of members, including some committee heads and parliament representatives, exhibited poor compliance in paying membership dues, limiting the association's financial capability for project and welfare innovations. Coordination difficulties were also faced. Coordination between chapters, committees, and NECU was occasionally hindered by academic schedules and technical limitations. Administrative transitional gaps. The incomplete turnover of documents, financial records, and institutional data from the previous administration created temporary setback in documentation, verification, and planning. Limited funding and sponsorship. Dependency on executive contribution remain high due to the absence of sustained sponsorship and partnership with external institutions or alumni networks. Interpersonal and chat room misconduct. Instances of misunderstanding and misuse of official chat room platforms occasionally disrupt decorum and diverted attention from official matters. Technical and logistical barriers. Restricted access to reliable internet and communication tools during certain activities, particularly across chapters, affected participation in virtual meetings and programs delivery. How does the NEC respond and mitigate these challenges. In addressing these challenges, the NEC has begun strengthening communication frameworks through structural reporting timelines, revising the due compliance mechanism, and reinforcing leadership orientation sessions. Measures are also being explored to enhance funding through sponsorship, alumni engagement, and the launch of sustainable development initiatives in the coming chapter. The NEC reaffirms its vision with recommendations and a way forward. In the light of progress made during the first quarter and the challenges identified, the following recommendations and action points are proposed to strengthen the operational capacity, accountability, and sustainability of the Association of Liberian Students in India. Strengthening local chapter accountability and reporting systems. Local chapters should submit reports monthly or quarterly to the National Secretariat to enhance transparency, data accuracy, and program coordinations. This will also ensure that chapter activities align with ASR national agenda and constitutional framework. Institutional standardized leadership training and mentorship programs. A continuous capacity building initiative will be established for all leadership levels, including executives, committee heads, chapter leaders, focusing on governance, communication, and conflict resolutions. Mentorship from alumni and experienced veterans will be incorporated to guide new leaders. Improvement in financial compliance and transparency. The NEC will implement structural sensitization campaign on the importance of due payment, supported by clear financial reporting and accountability measures. Introducing initiatives such as recognition awards for compliant chapters and leaders will be promoted as a culture of responsibility. NEC seeks to expand partnerships and sponsorship opportunities. Strengthening relationships with educational institutions, alumni networks, Liberian government, ministries, and corporate entities to create diverse funding streams. This will help support students' welfare programs, leadership development initiatives, and major national ASI projects. Digital records and enhanced management of data systems. The NEC will continue the digitalization of AS administrative, financial, and historical records through a secure cloud storage and database system. This will ensure institutional continuity, efficient document retrieval, and reduce data loss between administrations. Maintain quarterly transparency and communication publications. The Secretariat will continue to produce quarterly reports and periodic updates to keep members informed of ASI activities, finances, and progress. This practice reinforces accountability and fosters trust between the leadership and general membership. Promoting unity and ethical engagement across platforms. The NEC at all levels, the leadership at all levels must consistently engage professionally, keeping mutual respect and ethical behavior in communication and collaboration. Regular dialogue and consultative forums will be organized to resolve conflicts and maintain a culture of inclusive inclusivity, and respect. These are the feature outlook for ASI at the national level. The NEC is building upon the milestone achieved during this first quarter. Its committee envisioned a more innovative, inclusive, and result-oriented second quarter. The next phase of the leadership activities will enhance consolidation, empowerment, and sustainable growth across all ASI structures. Key feature plans are as follows. Launching of Digital Media Hub. The Information and Media Committee will complete the establishment of ASI Media Hub, providing a centralized platform to highlight student activities and leadership updates and inter-chapter collaborations. The Media Hub includes but not limited to the ASI TV that we're all on today. Implementation of the Student Empowerment and Mentorship Program. Through collaboration with the Education and Student Welfare Committee, alumni mentors, and professional figures, ASI will launch the implementation of the Student Empowerment and Mentorship Program to equip students with career guidance, leadership development, and academic enhancement opportunities. For the completion of the comprehensive financial and data audit, the Financial Department, in collaboration with the Audit Committee, will finalize the ongoing financial audit to strengthen accountability and improve institutional continuity. Expansion of Horizon Network and Gender Inclusive Leadership Initiative. Efforts will continue to empower females through mentorship, capacity building, workshops, and active participation in leadership roles within chapters and committees. Hosting of the National Student Leadership and Policy Forum, that is the NSLPF. A nationwide dialogue platform will be introduced to engage Liberian students across India in discussion on education policy, student welfare, and role of youth in national development. We continue to strengthen the state and chapter collaboration systems. The NEC will introduce structured inter-chapter coordination meetings and reporting tools to ensure harmonized operations and effective representations across all Indian states hosting Liberian students. Sponsorship and partnership drive. The leadership will pursue partnership with prominent personalities, government entities, and corporate institutions to ensure sponsorship for student development programs and welfare support. ASI Welfare Database and Rapid Response Desk. A national welfare database will be developed to monitor student migration, health concerns, and emergency cases, ensuring swift intervention and improved support mechanisms. Student Recruitment Oversight Framework. The NEC will strengthen oversight on Liberian student recruitment process to ensure ethical standards, transparency, and protect the students' academic and financial interests. The monitoring task force will liaise with educational travel agency and relevant institutions, ensuring that recruitment aligns with legitimate procedures and ASI advocacy for safety and integrity. The National Cultural and Sport Festival. Building on the success of Arkansas tournament, ASI will begin preparatory plans for a national culture and sports festival to promote unity, culture, and teamwork among Liberian students in India. In this quarter, there were a lot of cases received from different students across India. We received a case of a student who had financial issue with the school at which he brought students, and the school was owing him 1,800 United States dollars. This student reported this case to NEC, and with our intervention, the student was able to receive his commission of 1,800 United States dollars. Another case reached the NEC, which was a non-student, but a Liberian who came to India and lost all of his documents. This Liberian reported his situation to the NEC and requested a letter of support from the student community. Being a student community, the NEC thought it wise not to offer a student-based letter for a person who is not a student of the Liberian community. On that note, the NEC was able to assist in collaboration with the Ghana Embassy in retrieving his passport. The individual in question received his passport through the NEC effort from Liberia to India. In the month of October, the NEC the Liberian students in India faced the death of Miss Rita David, who is now in Liberia for burial. We want to extend our deepest condolences to the family of Mr. David and the entire student at SBS and all students of this noble community for the passing of Miss Rita David. These are few cases that were received by NEC. Others will be captured in the next quarter report. For highlights and ongoing projects, the Fourth House of Parliament proposed an amendment for due, and the amendment is under review for finalizing an enactment. Committees such as Scholarship Committee will host a fundraising program targeting 15,000 United States dollars for students who are constrained with academic tuition payment, accommodation, and many more. This process and initiative, the NEC will work closely with all local chapters to ensure that beneficiaries are truly in need of the funds that will be generated. At this time, the NEC extends its deepest appreciation to all individuals and bodies who commit and is committed in making the success of this chapter possible. all committees members who made this first chapter possible. The NEC expresses profound gratitude to the ASI Parliament, Judiciary Board, local chapter presidents, state superintendents, chairpersons, and appointed officials for their active collaboration and service to the association. Your collective efforts in governance, coordination, and program execution has been instrumental in advancing ASI vision of transparency, accountability, and student empowerment. Special appreciation is also extended to our veteran and alumni whose mentorship, moral support, and continual guidance remain valuable in shaping the leadership direction of the association. Their institutional memory and patriotic commitment continue to serve as a pillar of strength for ASI sustainability and growth. The NEC further acknowledged the dedication of all Liberian students across India who, despite academic and personal challenges, have continued to participate in national programs, contribute ideas, and uphold the spirit of unity and service. Finally, heartfelt thanks goes to the Education and Student Welfare Committee for its successful coordination of the Academic and Research Writing Symposium. The Entertainment and Sports Committee, alongside the Punjab State Superintendent, for their collaborative role in ensuring ASI proud participation in the AFCON Star Tournament. And the Information and Media Committee for its consistent work in communication management, digital reform, and visibility enhancement through the groundwork for ASI TV and structural online engagement. Together, we celebrate a quarter of progress, collaboration, and renewed commitment to service. A true reflection of our motto that states, "In union, there is strength." This brings us to the end of our first quarter report under the theme Strengthening Systematic Progress through Transparency, Accountability, and Responsive Engagement. At this time, if there is any concern or question from our student and ASI media team, you can put it on the board, and whatsoever redress we can give, definitely we will do that.
Yes, Commander.
I'm a sinner, though I'm gonna sin again. Even if I was born again, you don't need to judge my pains when it falls. Wish I all feel the rain. They never thought I'd make it. All they do is envy. They look down on me, say I'm from the trenches. See me now, I've made it. International, baby, baby, don't get relaxed for my city. Drink it, party winning. Let me come go for my wedding. One girl to love the young papa. My girl, you see like my own attack. Give me dragon, let me spread it out. Just plenty, mango.
Okay, so I think there are no questions from our students and there are no concerns. So we want to say thanks to everyone for following this first quarter report. A special thanks from my heart to all the students of this community for ensuring that we have a community that is thriving a community that is peaceful, and community that is ready to progress. Without all of your engagements, your feedbacks, we will not be able to get to where we all want to get. Also, I'd like to thank everyone who contributed for Miss Rita's death. The association was able to raise 4,300 rupees, and that amount, 4,000 of that amount was given to Mr. David upon his departure. We continue to solicit support, and from your good heart, whatsoever you can contribute to the family is highly appreciated. The Greater Nadia chapter also reported a student that is critically ill, has been in the hospital for months. This student needs our moral financial support. The student has been in the IUC for the past 3 months. He graduated with a master's degree. Upon his departure, he felt ill and has been there for 3 months. We have to do this as a community. We have to support each other, and we have to look after each other. Again, let me use this platform to encourage all of our students to take care of their health. Health, they say, is wealth. Once you take care of your health, there will be no need to go to the hospital and undergo some medical procedures that you will not have the insight about. We cannot say what we are yet to establish the facts for, but we want to encourage you strongly to take care of your health. Make your health your paramount responsibility. Make sure wherever you are safe. I highly encourage our students to go out there dressed properly and decently. As we know, we are in a strange and a new land. The laws in this country are strong, and also for your safety, please be decent, be appropriately dressed, and to all our students who are struggling with academics, kindly reach out to your local leaders. Once they cannot handle that situation, they will let us know, and whatsoever we can do, we will be able to provide the assistance we can. We are making national engagement, communicating with government officials from back home, and we are hoping that the consulate will come. I just want to encourage everyone to be safe, take care of your health, and there will always be issues, but there are people that you can reach out to. Please reach out to your local leaders before reaching out to the NEC. When you reach out to NEC, NEC will still reach out to your local leaders. But what we can assure you is that we will do all we can. We will make all the sacrifices we can to make sure that you are safe, to make sure that you are okay, because your well-being is our priority. Let me say thanks to all my members, my executives, who has really been doing the hard work. The secretariat, the vice president, the chaplain for the prayer forum. I want to say without you, I can tell you this team will not be stronger. Again, thank you all. The report will be posted on the website. We kindly encourage you to use the website. Visit the website for latest updates and also follow the YouTube page as well as the Facebook page. Thank you all so much for being with us here tonight. Thanks to our followers. Thanks to everyone who is still there watching. Thanks to the entire student community. Thanks to the Honorable House of Parliament for the engagement, local chapter leaders. I'm so grateful and feel indebted to you all. We will continue to do our best, and we reaffirm our commitments to you. All of those things that we have said, we will ensure that they are implemented. Thank you, and let me call this a night. Thank you, and may God bless you all. May God bless ALSI, and may God bless Mama Liberia. Good night, everyone.
Even if I was born again, you don't need to judge my pains when it falls. Wish I off you the rain. They never thought I'd make it. All they do is envy. They look down on me, say I'm from the trenches. See me now, I've made it. International, baby, don't carry last for my city. NKT, Platty, Winnie. Let me come pass off for my wedding. One girl to love the young papa. My girl, you see like my own top. Give me dragon, let me spread it out. Girls plenty in my garage. These girls are playing with my teeth out.